Well, good afternoon and welcome to British Curling, the National Curling Academy, and draw 23 in the mixed doubles elite finals that we're holding here. This is the last draw in the round robin phase, so it's highly significant. We know some of the pairings that have qualified for the knockout phase that starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, but we still have at least one place open and up for grabs as a result of the matches that we're going to enjoy this afternoon. We will, as we have been for the last week or so, focus on one match. That match is a key one. No surprise in that. It features the top pairing, top of the table at the moment, pairing of Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mouat. Of course, they should have competed in the World Championships for mixed doubles in 2020, but that event was cancelled. They won that right by winning the Scottish Championships in 2020. They're thoroughly accomplished mixed doubles pairing, well established now through the work that happens here at British Curling. We play a regular round robin league every Friday morning. We've played a triple round robin of that league this season, and Bruce and Jen as a pairing featured right at the very top of that league. If I'm honest, right at the very top until the last game. And at that point they were pipped by Eve Muirhead and Bobby Lammy, who beat them in that last match to just pip them. But they're a very accomplished mixed doubles pair, and they are playing Lauren Gray and Kyle Waddell, who have also played together for 2 seasons now, very effectively. Lauren and Kyle need to win that match to stand a chance of qualifying for the playoffs in this competition, though. Bruce and Jennifer have already qualified. The position in which they qualify not yet finalised. So that'll be our feature game. Looking forward to bringing you that shortly. We're in final practice. You can see Kyle just delivering a stone now as they prepare for their last stone draw, which is a significant part of this competition as well. But we have 2 other matches going on in this same pool. So we're playing, the feature game is being played on sheet B. On sheet C next door we have Rebecca Morrison and Hammy McMillan playing Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies. Now, Rebecca and Hammy have entertained us through the course of this competition without a doubt. They've certainly enjoyed themselves. They've had some great matches, but they're not in the running to qualify for the playoff stages. But Sophie and Duncan certainly are. They've got, this is their last match, of course, and they need to win it. If they win it, it's in their hands, they will qualify. It's quite simple. If they lose it, then there is potential for either Lauren and Kyle, or just, we believe, in the off chance, having done the maths, Hayley Duff and Ross White to also come through and qualify. They are playing on the sheet next door. They're playing Katie McMillan and Cameron Bryce, who've had a great week so far. They've already qualified for the latter stages of this event, but they're looking to secure a top position if they can with a victory against Hayley and Ross. But Hayley and Ross need the win to stand any chance of progressing and coming back here tomorrow morning. So, 3 key matches, something on the line in each one. We'll try and tell you the story as the afternoon progresses, and keep you up to date with the implications of all the results. Whilst we're waiting for these games to get underway, let me draw your attention to the chat function on YouTube. We've been really encouraging people to contribute to that chat function as the games are going on, because it gives us the chance to respond to any questions, any observations, any queries that people may have. So I've been able to answer some of them, and when I haven't, I've been able to pull people in like David Murdoch to help me answer a question about the ice preparation this morning. Greg Drummond provided some insight, specific elite coaching insight into mixed doubles this morning as well. So if you've got questions and queries, throw them at us. The worst we can do is say, sorry, we don't know, but we'll try and give you some answers if at all possible. 2 of the players are wearing microphones in our feature game. That's Lauren and Jen. So we'll get to hear them chattering, talking, instructing, engaging with their partners right the way through the match. That's insightful. So the way we try and do this is I will try and limit my talking to between ends, at the start of ends, and so that you can enjoy and listen to the conversation going on between players. But I will keep you up to speed with all 3 matches when I update you, because I hope you appreciate the significance of all of these 3 games this afternoon. This competition, this mixed doubles event, has been running since last Wednesday, so it's been pretty full on. We've had 4 draws every day until today, so pretty full on for all the players, apart from anything else, all of whom came to this mixed doubles event shortly off the back of a teams competition, a double round robin teams competition that we held here as well. So listen, they've had an awful lot of competitive curling in the last 2 weeks, and I know some of them are feeling it physically. But that's part of it. That's part of curling at this level, at this standard, without a doubt. We've deliberately structured things to replicate the challenge of a World Championships. 20 teams, 2 pools of 10, a round-robin phase, and then the top 3 in each pool going through to playoffs, and quarterfinals, semi-finals, and final. So it's a tough week of competition, and we're not there yet. It's been exciting. It's getting even better now. So that's the draw shot over and done with. Looks to me like Jennifer and Bruce have got hammer in this first end. They are playing the red stones. So Jen and Bruce with hammer playing red. Lauren and Kyle playing yellow stones. And what I'm going to do is hand over now to Lauren and Jen to get this game underway.
What was the outcome of it? Hammy, what was the outcome? Ah. Yeah. What age were you taking on this thing, Kim? Actually, I'm not going to answer. Line's good. Line's good. Way only. Way only. She's not. 12-4. Hard curl. Hard. That's an absolute belter. Little floor there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll give you a hair lesson, Josh. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, wait only. Nice. Line's good. Wait only. Where are we? Okay, line's good. Stay close. Line's good. Line's good. Hard, Bruce. Curl it. Back eight. No, I was about that much outside the 8, and I was you're aggressive. Close line. Like it looked like it was wanting to go, but it didn't have that finish. Clean. Play only. Needs to curl. Curl it. Hard curl. It's getting good. It's getting good. Hard, hard, hard. Nice shot. Nice shot. Hack. Do you want a free spar? Not curling enough, that's what I thought it might actually. I thought it would take more of a finish. It's maybe looking more similar to before than what I think. Yeah. You can get it that way too. Yeah. Heel. Good. Nice shot. Really good shot. This is on the button. Top 4. Cap. Yeah, I can go for him more. Okay, line's good. Wait only. Okay, go. Where are we? Yep, then hard line. Hard line. Really hard line. Yep, hard line. Keep going, keep going. Bounce off you can. Okay. Do you want to tap to freeze or tap to shot? Yeah. Back 4. Okay, close line. Yep. Hard. Really hard. Really hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay, good. Too little ice there. You're a really good throw after the hog. It literally just like went sideways. Yeah. Yeah. Good throw, just under ice there.
Same way you played an out turn? Yeah. Bit of a brave call.
So that, do you have the double though?
Once I knew we were on numbers, I was like, right, let's just sweep it. No, great shot.
It's hard. Yeah.
I think you would have got the raging eyes.
I like it. You like it?
I know what I'm doing.
Maybe you need just a hair more ice to get through that gap because I came to centre.
I know, it's when Hammy said, you have one job. I was like, he's actually got many jobs.
No, I took more than that. I took outside 8 on the tee line draw. Yeah.
Yeah. She makes it fair play, sir. Yeah. Even if she whips off her own here, how are we gonna?
Oh, good. Line sign. Line sign. Close line. Line's good. Whoa. Close. Yep. Where are we? Whoa. Yep. Work off. Yep. Whoa.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. Good shot.
I tried to shoot you to
I like the
touch that yellow.
kind of backline tap. Yeah, good.
Okay.
I know, totally. I'm fine with that. I wasn't sure how much it was going to curl either, so
Yeah, that's
it was kind of a decent guess.
Yeah.
The line was actually pretty good.
middle of that
Long
yellow.
keeping. Yeah, good.
Okay, do you like this?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
It was just that inter-draw under ice, John. That was the only thing that got us in trouble there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was perfect weight.
Actually, tonight, so then I think came back like that.
But there should have been more in that house in there.
Okay. Close. Yep. Whoa,
Watch
whoa.
that
Carl. Whoa, straight. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Sweep it.
Hard. Hard. Go. Hard. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hard, Kyle. Hard.
Go, go, go.
Hard, hard, hard.
Well, a cracking start to this match there with, you saw Lauren Gray drawing under quite a lot of pressure. She was facing 3. She played a good draw to the back, but Jennifer Dodds played an equally good shot to move that stone out, and we think that's taken a 3 for Jen and Bruce to get them up and running and get them started in this final. They had the hammer, of course, but they'll be delighted taking 3 at the first end. I'll keep you up to speed with the other matches as they go on. One of them is already running a little bit behind schedule because I mentioned the draw shot. If you've seen the tables, which we've been putting out on British Curling Facebook, British Curling Twitter feed, you'll see DSA features on those league tables. That's draw shot average. That's the ultimate way of separating teams if they end up on the same win-loss record and the head-to-heads don't help us. So you'll notice that, for instance, if you've seen that table, Cameron Bryce and Katie McMillan have a better draw shot average than Jennifer and Bruce, Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mouat, but Jennifer and Bruce won the head-to-head between them, so that's why they are top of the table at the moment. That's just for anyone that's seen those tables and questioning it, but the reason we're delayed in this match in Sheet C is that all 4 players drew the button first time out. So there was no way of splitting them, so we had to take that all over again, and I think Sophie Sinclair, I'm told, drew about 6 centimetres away from the button second time out with no sweeping, which gave them the right to have hammer when they got started, but they are running a bit behind as a result. Just for those of you that have joined us since my introduction, hello there, I'm Nigel Hall. You're very welcome to join this stream from British Curling. The match we're focusing on between Jennifer Dodds, Bruce Mouat, Lauren Gray and Kyle Waddell is significant for them both. Jennifer and Bruce are endeavouring to top the pool and advance straight to the semi-finals tomorrow, missing out the quarter-final stage. Lauren and Kyle need a win here and other results to go in their favour for them to feature tomorrow, otherwise they're going to have a day off. So it's a key match for both, and the other 2 games also have stuff riding on them, I'm pleased to say. Match going on in front of me on Sheet C that I've mentioned, slightly delayed, between Rebecca Morrison, Hammy McMillan, Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies. And then the match on Sheet D is Katie McMillan, Cameron Bryce, who've had a hot week. They've really been flying in this mixed doubles event, really enjoying themselves as well, added something excellent to the vibe around here, and they're playing Hayley Duff and Ross White, and Katie and Cammy are already qualified for the playoff stages, certainly the quarterfinals, and Hayley and Ross are trying to join them. They've got to make sure they get the win first and have some other results go their way, but they're in the mix. Indeed, if I look closely, it was Hayley and Ross who took a 1 at that first end in that match. They had the hammer, so they were forced to take one. So again, Katie and Cameron probably be quite comfortable with that. Gives them the hammer in the second end. As Bruce Mouat plays his stone here, I will hand you back to the on-ice commentary team of Jen Dodds and Lauren Gray.
We only. Yep, line. Okay, yep, needs to go. Okay, yep. Whoa. Hit. Huh? If you get inside nose on this, that's good. You'll probably get the double. 11. A 10. Yep. No. Close. No. Clean, yep. Whoa. Nice shot, Kyle.
Just jumping in very quickly here. That match on sheet C, without the hammer, so it was a steal for Rebecca Morrison, Hammy McMillan, a steal of 2 at the first end against Sophie Sinclair, Duncan Menzies. Early days, of course, but a steal of 2 to get that game up and running. And let's hand you back to Jen Dodds.
Okay, line's a wee bit higher. Okay. Still needs to curl. Okay. Do you want to bounce it to here? Curl. Okay. No, I don't think so either.
What?
Hack weight on the nose could be good though.
Yeah, be nice if it.
See what you see. What, do you think maybe 12 and a half? No. You've got to run or... Yeah. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Close. Yep. Needs to go. Needs to go. Hard. 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 Whoa. Okay. Hard burst. Okay, Cal. Guard. Okay. Halfway?
I don't think there's going to be any danger in running.
I don't like it much further than halfway, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you need to go for line. Yeah. It's
There's not a huge amount of gap between them, but I guess
that's the same as yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I don't think she'll be able to do it. She's in, like, still working it that way, do you think?
Hard early if you can. Okay, well then.
Yeah.
We're maybe a hair tight. No, line's good. Where are we? Line's good. Line's good. Let's sit. Sit.
I don't think I've got any of it.
Just opposite here.
I know.
That's
I wonder
quite
if I
nice
could
there.
play. Could I play like a tap?
Yeah.
Could hit and want to see if this at least pick one of these away.
I think that'll be hard to play because obviously like Duncan and Sophie are still playing for their spot. Hammy and Becca.
Can you see ends in front of the other ends? Or why don't we play a hack waiter and just give them one? I don't think we're getting one. I don't think we're scoring it.
Yeah. I think they could maybe get rid of one.
Play hack and then you open just accept.
I think she has to play like hack weight.
Yeah.
And give us a one.
Yeah.
Might be able to just give that out before we give that to
I think you just try and throw like.
So this is the last stone of the end. Lauren Gray sitting against two reds at the moment. So you heard her say, shall we just play hack weight and just give up one, trying to remove one of those reds?
The thing is, we can come back from 4 down, but we're not coming back from 5 down probably.
Accepting that it's going to be hard to move both of them, I think.
I know the hack weight stuff, but at least it's there.
Oh no, they're maybe considering it.
Again, you probably heard her say it's possible to come back from 4 down.
I'm going to throw the
Not
hack.
quite so easy from 5 down, was her comment.
What do you think, like middle 8? Okay.
Hack weight
Here more.
big weight together.
So this is Lauren
Yep.
on her way.
The thing is, with the lower weight, the reverse
Yep.
weight,
Oh.
she might just give us 2 anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Close.
Unless she gets really close to them.
Oh. Straight. Straight.
Two.
And despite those best efforts, that is 2 to red, so it's a further 2 to Jennifer Dodds, Bruce Mouat, puts them 5-0 up after 2 ends. So they've got some work to do, Lauren and Kyle, but it's early in the game, so we will see how that one plays out. Let me bring you up to speed with the other matches whilst they're setting the next end up. And we were talking about Katie McMillan and Cammy Bryce. They forced Hayley and Ross to take 1 at the first end, and then they took 2 at the second end themselves. The classic force the 1 and take the 2 tactics, so they'll be comfortable with that. So they're 2-1 up after 2 ends. The match on sheet C is we're still playing the second end.
Yeah,
In fact,
agreed.
I'm
Just trying to
watching
remember. I think I might give you edge. I think that'll be.
Sophie
No, I know. I just don't know what. I know. I just
play
don't know what
their
else to do.
last
because
stone.
it
It's the
doesn't
last
make any
stone of
sense.
the end. They're playing away from me, so I've not got great sight on it, but I think she's got about the 4 foot to draw to.
Oh, I gave it a lot. What was something on the
A
front?
1, if I'm reading that one correctly.
Okay, wait on this.
It was a hard one.
Hammy's
Okay.
trying to take it
we're
out of the
high.
back.
No, line's good. Line's good. Yep.
Looking at it
Yep.
closely.
Yep. Hard.
Hammy
I think I
and
just wanted
Duncan
to
looking
get
at it
one
closely.
out.
Drag it. Go, go, go.
Looks like a
If I
measure
could,
to
but-
me.
Hard, Carl. Go, go,
It was a
go.
trap situation.
So I'll hand you back to Lauren and Jen
Wow, sorry,
whilst
I
this
thought I
measure
could do
goes
too
on,
much
and we'll
at the
update you in due course.
But yeah, it works there, I guess. I kind of, because I thought something was underneath it. But I think edge 8 would have been
Just clean.
pretty good, I think.
Play only. Close line. Whoa. No. No. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Good.
Good sweep. Good sweep. Yeah.
Try that? Or do I just come in here? Round it. Okay. Line's good. Close line. Yep. Walk way only. Line's good. Okay, line's really good. Back 4.
Just a quick update, that measure's concluded, and Hammy's sweeping, he'll be pleased with that. It's up to scratch. He swept that stone just far enough back of Sophie's, so it's 1 red, so Morrison and Macmillan lead 3-0 after 2 ends. So there we go, we've got 3 games in progress. Lauren and Carl are 5 down with the hammer. Sophie and Duncan are 3 down with the hammer. And Hayley and Ross are 1 down with the hammer. Here's Lauren.
Good shot. Good
Yep.
shot, Kyle.
Do you want same ice? Same ice?
That's good.
Okay. Okay, line's good, stay close. Wait only. Wait only. Yep. Whoa. Wait only. Line's perfect. Stay close, yep. Okay, pass the top one. Yep, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Great shot. Really nice burst.
None of that, or the hack lead's definitely there to do this. Okay. Close. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Okay. Unlucky, Kyle.
I was going to say all 3 goals, so I quite like that. Okay.
I know, it's just curling there now when it's not.
Yep, right on the nose.
It's also like the way you're throwing it.
Yep. Good, Bruce. Nice shot. Okay. Yep. What turn do you want, Kyle? They're probably just going to be bumping back, aren't they? If we like to, sorry. Yeah, true. Yeah. You could go like top. Yeah. Okay. True. Yeah. If we can pick it clean. What's the weight like? You got the same. Line's pretty good. Line's good. Got enough weight. Hard line. You know that sign? Hard line. Hard line. You're really good. Hard. Okay, Kyle. Yeah. I like that. Oh, wait. Yeah. I was thinking maybe just like barrier. That's fine. Right. 10-5 or 11? 10. Wait, good. Sorry. Just aired on that side. Yep. This one. Yeah, no. What you mean, nose this one? Yeah. Just inside nose. Good force. We didn't want to get too cheesy and... Yep. Get a shot too. Yeah. Not sure about either. What did Jen just show there? Out turn. Probably out turn. It's running. I feel like I would not probably normally take the in turn, but I feel like it's more unpredictable. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably like 9.
About high so far?
Just high nose high.
Oh, right, like
I don't think it's going to do much, do you?
might not be close enough to register sometimes.
Yeah.
Like far in, you might need it in your pocket.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Off. Clean. Clean. Yep. Hard.
So an interesting end there. You might have picked up the frustration from Carl Waddell when his stone perhaps overcurled just a little bit, which meant that Jen could take that one away and leave her stone sitting, and then Lauren trying to remove 2 red stones and sit for shot. I think that was still 1 red. Indeed it was. So that will take us to 6 to Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mouat, and 1 to Lauren Gray and Kyle Waddell, who as a result of that have called the power play in the 4th end. That's an early call, but when you're 6-0 down, you're looking to the power play to see if that can change your fortunes and turn the game on its head. So a chance to score significantly in the power play, and we'll keep across that one and see how that one goes. The other 2 games I can't advance or tell you any more scores at this moment in time, I'm afraid. Waiting for any indication on the scoreboards for them to go up, or indeed to conclude the current end, which is we're still playing the third end on the match next door on sheet C. We're into the fourth end on sheet D, but I don't know what happened at that end. I think it might have been a 1 to Haley, Duff and Ross White, but we'll have to confirm that one in a minute or two. In fact, I can confirm that now. So that was a 1 to Haley and Ross, so that ties everything up, 2 apiece after 3 ends in sheet D. Meanwhile, are we going to see a big fight back from Lauren and Kyle here on this feature game? If they want to get to the latter stage of this event, they're going to need to. They can't progress without beating Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mouat this afternoon. That's the minimum they need. They need that plus some other results to go in their favour on the other sheets. But unless they can force this victory, the other results for them anyway are irrelevant. Just to be clear, top 3 teams in each pool. We've got 2 pools of 10 teams. Top 3 in each pool progress. The top team in each pool goes straight to the semi-finals. Second and third cross over at quarter-final stage. And then we just play straight semi-finals and a final on Wednesday morning. That final, I'm delighted to confirm, will be streamed and available on BBC iPlayer, so streamed by BBC Scotland and available on BBC iPlayer. So it's a chance for perhaps non-traditional curling fans to enjoy some curling this time, as we build up in just under 12 months' time towards the Winter Olympics, where we're optimistic that the nation will once again love curling, as it seems to every 4 years, and what an opportunity that is. So a chance on Wednesday morning to watch the final of this mixed doubles elite finals on the BBC, and we're very grateful to the BBC for that support.
Opened up the double, so that's fine. Okay, keep the line out there. Line's very good. Keep it out there. Over curling a little. Let it stop. Okay, good. Let it run. Nice. I just like single peel. Huh? No? Good throw. Okay, I don't. How much can you see? Okay. Okay. Half stone. Probably gets you quite close to that as well. Okay. Like that. Here more. Whoa! Whoa! Carl! Carl! Whoa! Straight! Straight! Good. Good weight. Prepare that. Do you want to play? Sorry, we're just over curled there a wee bit. Just wanted to make sure. He was 11.5. Do you want to play the same? Close. Yep. Hard. Hard. Sit. 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 Good. Nice shot. Good, Kyle. I know. I'll just give you more. Yeah. Same weight. Hard, Carl. Good. Hair heavier.
So Bruce Mouat, I'm sure, would have enjoyed all that encouragement from Jen to sweep hard, to get the stone to curl more. He, of course, skips Team Mouat most of the time, avoids the really heavy sweeping. He's got very efficient teammates and colleagues in Team Mouat who do that sweeping, but in this mixed doubles format, he's called to do quite a lot more. So whether he'll have enjoyed that one, we might find out afterwards. Just as a quick update on Sheet C, Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies have got their score up and running. They're away. They scored a 2 at the third end, so they're 3-2 down after 3 ends against Rebecca Morrison and Hammy McMillan. So that match is close. It's tied up on Sheet D between Hayley, Duff, Ross White, Katie McMillan, Cameron Bryce, and of course we've got Jen Dodds and Bruce Mouat leading this game 6-0 at this moment in time. But we're right at the business end of this fourth end. It was a power play by Waddell and Gray. So this is Jennifer Dodds' last stone, playing with weight, looking to take at least one of those 2 yellows away. Bruce looks happy. So that will leave Lauren Gray a shot for 2 at this end. Which will get the Gray-Waddell campaign in this match up and running. It's certainly what they needed to start the fight back early enough, with enough ends left to turn this game around. So Lauren's draw shot is on its way. Kyle's sweeping it, but only keeping it clean. Really looks very good. Job done. So that's 2 to Gray and Waddell at that fourth end. Just give you an idea. I mean, Jen and Bruce are 6-2 up now after 4 ends. After the second end, I've just had some statistics fired through to me. So what you had just overall as a pair, team Jen Dodds and Bruce Mouat were playing at 95% after the first 2 ends. So high quality curling. With Gray Waddell down at 73%. So that difference telling in the scoreline after 2 ends when it was 5-0. We'll get an update on those stats shortly, I'm sure, after the 4 ends, and I'll update you just for information on that one. Just in case, I'm sure you've been with us an awful lot over the last week or so, but in case you haven't, this is just a quick update. We are very privileged to be allowed to run these competitions, courtesy of permission from Scottish Government and Sport Scotland, and the support of Active Stirling and Stirling Council. Really grateful for all of that. We have World Championships on the horizon, on the not too distant horizon for the men, certainly in Canada, and then a mixed doubles World Championships and hopefully a Women's World Championships fairly soon as well, at the end of this season. So this competition and the training that we're able to do is absolutely pivotal. But I guess you know all of that already. Back to the players for the time being, though.
Whoa! Stay close. Yep. Whoa, you're good. Sorry, Bruce. Oh yeah, you can hit. Do you like trying to go for it, or just... I'll just wait up here to see if there's anything. T-line. Line's good. Line's really good. T-line. Line's perfect. We've got room. No, we're good. We're good. We're perfect. Hard. Hard, Kyle. Okay. What? Yeah. Huh? 15-3. It just feels totally different. I know it does. Do we need to go further in just now?
No, you can roll to a corner and still make everything go, I think.
What would you got?
Or where is that? Are we line 2?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're line 2. That's just like kind of like here. Probably, yeah. I think let's go for it. That's good. Perfect. Yes.
So I've just had a question about why we're not seeing where the hammer is. So if you look at the scoreboard in the top left-hand corner of the screen, you can see the H and a little asterisk. That shows the hammer at the start of the game after the draw shot took place. So we had draw shot for determination of hammer. So that shows in the first end Dodds and Mouat had the hammer, and then of course you work that out from the score thereafter. So at this end, because Lauren and Kyle took a 2 in the fourth end, Jennifer and Bruce will have hammer in this fifth end. Hammer as in the last stone advantage, the last shot of each end. Hope that makes sense, Colin. I'm sure you understand that. Just wanted to make sure that everyone else is understanding it and it makes sense. Just whilst I'm on, I mentioned obviously all the competition and training that we're able to do at British Curling. That includes our wheelchair curling program, of course, and our wheelchair curling program, their World Championships was due to take place in February in Beijing. That was cancelled. We're optimistic that that might be rescheduled for late September, early October. We're hoping to hear further information on that fairly soon. So we are going to be running some internal competition for our wheelchair curlers. We've had one competition already. We're planning another one soon. We may be in a position to share some of that with you as things go on there. But what you will be interested in, I'm certain, is Scottish Curling. Our partners and colleagues at Scottish Curling are running an excellent curl-up series this winter to replace the fact that none of us can curl, aside from these elite athletes we're watching today. The curl-up series, we've had a number of them already, and they've done a great job with those. The next one of those, I believe it's on March the 3rd, is focusing on wheelchair curling, and I know that amongst others, Sheila Swan, our Paralympic head coach, will feature along with some of our curling squad, our wheelchair curling squad. So that will give you a really cracking insight into the world of wheelchair curling, which of course features in the Paralympic Games, which are to be held in Beijing next February, March time. So I'd recommend that wholeheartedly, give you a different insight, and if anybody isn't familiar with wheelchair curling, that curl-up program will give you a really good starting point. And of course Scotland and Great Britain, having been very successful in recent years in wheelchair curling, silver medalists in the World Championships when they were held in Stirling here, not this ice, the ice next door in the Peak facility, in, if I get my years right, 2019. 2019. My memory will serve me correctly. So we're very fortunate to be able to run this season our training for both our Olympic athletes and our Paralympic athletes as well. Anyway, as Bruce draws that stone close to the button, looking as though that's sitting 3 red to me at the moment from my vantage point, I'm going to hand you back to the players to discuss this 5th end.
Is there any point in going for that? So it's just... Wonder if
You had your weight. You've got your weight pretty good on that intern, so I like going for
don't
it.
even know if that's there or not. I guess this is the only chance that we have to lie shot. So I think we need to play it at weight to lie shot. I know. I mean, I can try. I don't know if it's there, but yeah. Yeah. I'm not getting wildly different split times, so it just feels totally different, like the speed, doesn't it?
They said back button weight, so I think they're trying to come round and just try and split.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And try and sit on top. I don't know if I don't know if it will move enough at that weight.
Let me know the weight. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
No.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Yep. No. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel ill in the end. I know. I know.
I'll just go with the draw. I've got my weight good on this side.
Do a shake after this.
Same what I gave you last time.
Is that what it is?
Yep. Wait on me. We're right out there. Wait on me. Line's good.
I think we should.
Line's good. Wait on the call.
Do you think keep going? Huh? If we keep playing, yeah, I know.
Can you curl? Nah. Whoa, Bruce, whoa, you're not there. Good effort.
How many are we down? Play one more if you want. See if we can get one though.
Yeah, 3?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
3.
That draw by Jen Dodds just not quite getting there to score 4, but that looked like a pretty clear 3 red to me. So that takes the score to 9-2 to Dodds and Mouat. We've just had a question, and I've just put a typed reply in the chat function, but a question about the scoreboard. John Davis, which I think is actually a nom de plume, to be honest with you. I think I know it's somebody called Paul, actually. But Paul making a very good point that the scoreboard is still in development. This software, we're very lucky, actually, that we've set out with this project to stream these matches I'll be really honest, for performance reasons, I want the players under the pressure of having to perform, knowing that friends, family, the Scottish curling public are watching their performances, because that puts extra pressure on them to perform. My favourite motto: perform when it counts, and that's the main reason we're doing it. I hope it's a real bonus to everyone watching today that you're able to enjoy this curling with us. So it works on two levels, but we're using equipment that's designed for performance analysis. It's not designed for broadcast. So the software developers have done a great job in giving us a scoreboard, but as I've put in the chat function, it's in beta mode really. It's still got a little bit of work to go on it, which is fair enough, you know, and that will be refined over time. So sorry that's not working quite perfectly, but let's clarify. The score is currently 9-2. Let's go across the other sheets, because there's still key matches going ahead there which decide the outcome of this pool competition. Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies have levelled things up after 4 ends against Rebecca Morrison and Hammy Macmillan. It's 3 apiece, so they stole a 1 in the 4th. That's Sophie and Duncan to level things up. So it's gone 2 followed by a 1 to Rebecca and Hammy, whereupon Sophie and Duncan took a 2 followed by a 1. So 3 apiece after 4, and it's 4 apiece after 5 on the sheet next door between Katie Macmillan, Cammy Bryce, Hayley Duff, Ross White. They've traded 2s since we were last there. Hayley and Ross took a 2 at the 4th, but Katie and Cammy have taken a 2 at the 5th. So it's 4 apiece after 5 ends there. We've just chosen the slightly more one-sided game for this feature game today. I'm sure you're enjoying it nevertheless. It's high-quality curling. We will focus again back on the conversation being led by our 2 female players here, Jennifer Dodds and Lauren Gray.
That's signed by me, yes. Back 4. I have no idea where to put the brush.
14-3.
Here? Your close line. No. No. It's coming good. Curl. Hard curl. Whoa. 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 Clean. 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 Whoa. 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 Nice shot, Kyle. Really good shot. Nice throw. We got it right that time. We got it right that time.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's go guard. Okay, keep it out there. Line's tight. Keep it out there. Keep it out there. Whoa. Whoa, we're over curling. Whoa. Off. That's fine, that's fine. Off, off, off. That's good. That's good. That's good, Kyle.
What? Yeah? Peel. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like
heads
that.
up, Tammy. Cheers for the heads up.
Same way you played.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, Cammy, you're all
Okay,
good.
I gave you that.
We don't win
And you just can't, yeah, you're overtired. You like can't get going, like you can't. Yeah. Yeah.
I think as long as either A or B won that. Yeah, exactly.
What's his score? Oh. No, me neither.
Close. What? Yep. Yes! Hard! Whoa, Carl! Carl! Hard, Carl! Hard, Carl! Whoa, 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 whoa! Good, sorry, Bruce, it was just looking like it was jumping.
I might have been a bit rude about Bruce's sweeping earlier. Jen Dodds there going from urging him to sweep hard to hold the line to then urging him to curl the stone by sweeping on the other side of the stone in a very quick movement. So I suspect he swept the early part of that delivery very, very effectively to hold its line, and then was encouraged to make it bend at the end.
No, good shot. And they're always going to probably be.
Do you like this at Hank?
Yeah, because it's always probably going to be jamming into.
Close! Yep! Whoa! Close! Yep! No, don't curl it! Straight! Whoa! Whoa! Nice shot. Good shot. Oops. Nice
Or
throw.
about half. Oh, do you want me to have a look?
Nice throw. Sorry, I didn't think it was going to roll as much as that. It kind of looked like it
not
was just
much.
going to...
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like the same as you? Same turn. We've seen that line. I like the out turn, I think. Yep. Oh, true. True. Let's go the in turn then.
I know.
Yeah.
True. Just wish we were able to do something with it.
Okay. Do you like same ice as my first one? I hear more. Okay. I wrecked the guard. I wrecked the guard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Find that.
So you heard Jen say she's taken a hair more ice than her first one. At the moment I think it's sitting 2 yellow stones, so she's trying to cut that down. Lauren's last stone will follow this one. Bruce is back on the brush. How's that one ended up? I can't tell is the simple answer to that one at the moment. It must be close to the second shot, I think, probably. Let's go back and see what Lauren's saying about it.
No, it is that. Okay, so.
Sorry?
The over curl hack later on the out turn's not there, is it?
I think it's them.
I mean,
But
yeah.
if in doubt, measure. I'm quite convinced it's them.
Uh-huh.
Like if he touches it at all, I think it'll be us.
Yeah, okay. 11 and a half, I think.
The guard's pretty long. Oh yeah. I would
What
well
age do you
that
think?
guard.
Age
He's
of,
like hard.
outside age of 4? 11 and a half. No. No. Off. Curl! Curl!
Heavy.
Whoa!
So Lauren, I think, was hoping to catch the inside of that one and tap it away.
Is it really out?
You get your eye in.
What's actually happened is she's tapped it almost onto the button, so that's one red. That's one to Jen Dodds and Bruce Mouat. I'm just watching carefully to see if the game is continuing, and I think that's probably the game being called. It has. So that must be, if I've got my sums right, a 10-2 victory for Jennifer Dodds and Bruce Mouat, which confirms their position at the top of Pool B, which starts to mean we can confirm who's going to play who tomorrow in the crossovers, because what that will mean is that whatever happens now in the other two matches, if I've got my maths right, so there's the caveat, right? Maths degree's too many years behind me. If I've got my maths right, the pairing of Katie McMillan and Cammy Bryce will finish second in this pool, which means tomorrow in the quarterfinals they will play Maggie Wilson and Robin Bryden, who finished third in the opposite pool. So that'll be an all-performance foundation clash tomorrow at quarter-final level. We'll certainly look forward to that one. They've done really well, both those pairings, by the way. The performance foundation tier of athletes haven't spent as much time playing mixed doubles this season, just by virtue of the amount of time they have available. And for them to come through into the top three, both cases, is a credit to them. Sheet D, I will, on that match where Katie and Cammy are playing, let me comment on the fact that they had a 5 taken off them in the 6th end by Hayley Duff and Ross White, so that has changed the shape of that game quite considerably. It's now 9-4 to Ross and Hayley. And on sheet C, Hammy McMillan and Rebecca Morrison took a 1, were forced to take a 1 in the 5th end, so they are 4-3 up at the moment against Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies. As you can see on the stream, what we've been able to do is slew the cameras over somewhat to give you an insight and a picture of that match between Rebecca Morrison, Hammy McMillan, Sophie Sinclair, Duncan Menzies, and we can keep tabs on that one. I think, again, now that we know the results in the feature game, I think we can confirm that on head-to-heads, Sophie and Duncan are going to qualify in 3rd place in this pool, whatever now happens. But they may not know that. They probably don't know that on the ice, because certainly when they started this game they needed to guarantee a win to make sure that they were secure, and I'm sure they'll be going all out to make sure that happens. Nice shot by Sophie there. Certainly looked like at least 2 to yellow. So that will put, if that was 2, and Olympic head coach David Murdoch looks like he's about to put the score up. Come on, Dave, stop talking and put the score up. Talk about not being able to get the staff. Yes, it's a 2. It's either 2 or a 7, and it wasn't a 7. So that 2 makes it 5-4 to Sophie Sinclair, Duncan Menzies. And we have a power play in this 7th end, I beg your pardon. A power play in the 7th end. Sophie Sinclair first to play. I'm afraid, of course, we've lost the microphones from the players. Those were being worn by Lauren and Jen, so I'm afraid that's why you've got to put up with me right now. It's the best we can do. Sophie Sinclair with the first stone of this 7th end. Looking to freeze on that red stone, just tap it gently. Quite a few smiles out there in this game. We've noticed that whenever Rebecca Morrison's playing, there seem to be a lot of smiles around. Serious curling, but managing to enjoy themselves at the same time. I won't share any detail about the Valentine's Day card that Hammy is rumoured to have received yesterday. Rumoured, but not confirmed, to have been sent by the aforementioned Rebecca Morrison, but I'd be spreading rumours if I said that, wouldn't I? I'm not sure Hammy was overly pleased with what it said inside it, but there you go. That's teammates for you, I reckon. She's giving me the eye as I say that, Rebecca, so she must know I'm talking about her. Now then, it does look as though the game, and indeed it has, the game on sheet D has come to an end. What I missed was the final score there. Nobody's offering me any assistance. And here we go. Cammy Bryce, well done Cammy, thank you, putting the score up. The answer was Hayley and Ross took a 1 in the 7th end, so they won that 7, 8, 9, 10, 4. Well played, Hayley and Ross. So they will finish their campaign, if I pull the right table up.
That was the last thing that said.
So Hayley and Ross finished their campaign on played 9, won 6, lost 3. But I don't think that's going to be good enough to get them into the playoffs tomorrow, because Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies playing this game we're watching now, if they were to lose this game, and they're in a winning position at the moment, if they were to lose this game, they'd also be on 6 wins and 3 losses. But the head-to-head, they beat Hayley and Ross. As confirmed earlier, on 7 wins and 2 losses, Katie McMillan, Cammy Bryce are through to the quarterfinals tomorrow. And I'm right, they will play Maggie Wilson and Robin Bryden in that quarterfinal tomorrow. So we'll have two quarterfinals playing simultaneously at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th. That's draw 24. Are you going to join us? We'll try and feature both quarterfinals sufficiently, so keep you up to date with the story of both, even though we will focus on one game, of course, but we'll tell you the story of both. But one of those will be Maggie and Robin against Katie and Cammy. The other will feature Vicky Wright and Grant Hardy, and probably Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies. But this game's still to come to an end, so until it does, I'm not going to put my mortgage on that, that's for sure. So we're, at the moment, sitting 3 yellow stones counting in the house, but Hammy McMillan's going to try and do something about that. Is the triple on here? Can you take all 3 of them away? And the answer is no, but I'm not certain he was trying that, but he's taken one of them away and sits second shot with this, the shooting stone he's just played. Hammy and Rebecca, in their campaign in this competition, after 8 games, have won 3 of those games. They've lost 5. They've come close in about 2 or 3 other games, though, I have to say. They ran Bruce and Jennifer Dodds very close earlier in the competition. I think, if my memory serves me right, they lost out in an extra end to Bruce and Jen. So they could have had a more successful tournament, and they'll be looking to try and finish off with a win here. But at the moment it's 3 yellow stones counting, as you can see. This, I think, must be Hammy's last stone of this end, and then we'll have a stone, of course, from Sophie, and then Rebecca Morrison's last stone of the end to follow. Rebecca and Hammy will be looking to try and create at least 2 at this end if they can. Hammy just trying to freeze on this yellow stone, probably sit for shot, but frozen on it. It's not sitting on the inside of it. And I don't know if the camera picked up the facial expressions of Hammy McMillan Jr. there, but they expressed a bit of frustration at just the fact that that yellow stone bounced off a few inches. I should be probably working in centimetres these days, but I'm working in inches, I'm afraid. Thank you for all the comments we've received on the chat function through this game. We're enjoying those. John Paul Ringo Davis is enjoying the power play in progress, the excellent power play in progress as you described it. Thank you, Paul. I know it's Paul Davis, really. These nom de plumes all too confusing for me. Sophie playing with weight. Is her stone going to stick around? The answer's no, but the red stone doesn't stick around either. So Sophie will be very happy with that shot. Sophie, of course, normally plays lead with Team Aitken, so she's a teammate of Rebecca Morrison's this season. They've formed up with Millie Smith and Gina Aitken into, well, what's proving to be a prodigiously talented new team, to be honest. They've had a great season, even though we've been stuck with only domestic competition. We've enjoyed the way they've taken on the challenges, and they've been successful in a number of the competitions we've run here. And now that's an interesting tactic. That is an interesting tactic. So Rebecca threw that stone through. That's terrible English. She wasn't interested in scoring with that one stone because she wants to retain the last stone advantage coming down the 8th end. That makes better sense. But in doing so, they will be 2 down, but they will critically have the hammer. And I suspect if I had somebody, a mixed doubles stato in the room with me like Greg Drummond, who's done a runner, so he's not here unfortunately. He's worked very hard all week, so we've given him some time off. I suspect he's probably watching the stream though, so Greg, you should quickly help me out in the chat function, but I'm sure Greg would confirm that statistically it's better to be 2 down with the hammer in the last end than 1 down without the hammer. Hence the decision making by Rebecca and Hammy. They're going for the win. No question about it. Going for the jugular. So we're underway finally after a bit of jocularity. It's serious curling this, but it is being played in a very nice, good-humoured manner, this match. We've probably had the range of emotions on show during this mixed doubles competition, if I'm honest, from different pairings at various points. So nice to have a bit of light-hearted humour ongoing whilst the curling's very keen at the same time. I know those of you watching will... I've got some bad news for you now. If you've become a British curling elite finals junkie over the course of the last 10 days, 2 weeks or so with the teams competition and now this mixed doubles, I'm afraid this is our last broadcast of the day. So what will you do with a Monday evening rather than settling down with British curling on YouTube? Sorry about that. It's just the nature of the draw. It's not that there won't be any curling going on. You're not going to miss any action. We just have a short break to prepare things ready for the quarterfinals tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Nice to see a comment coming on the chat function about the great sportsmanship in this game. I wholeheartedly agree with you there, Paul. It's a really good facet of the game, and perhaps no surprise from these 4 players actually, to their credit. Playing hard but enjoying themselves at the same time and respecting their opponents. It's good to see. Here we go. I knew Greg would be watching, and it didn't take him long, did he? Thank you, Greg. Less than a 5% chance of stealing on the power play for Rebecca and Hammy, compared to a 27% chance conversion rate when 2 down. There you go. That's the level of data we've got here at British Curling these days. Thank you, Greg. So that's why the decision was taken by Rebecca and Hammy at the end of the end to effectively give the one to Sophie and Duncan, because it increases their chance of taking this game into an extra end or even winning it outright from 5% chance to a 27% chance. Now, Greg, if you're that good with the numbers, if you could share the lottery winning numbers, please, for everybody. Now, that would be appreciated by everybody, I'm sure. Not the last ones, not the last week's lottery, this coming lottery, Greg, of course, please. There you go, cracking shot by Duncan Menzies there. Two reds disappear, two yellows stay sitting in the house. That isn't going to make it any easier for Hammy or Rebecca to get the two they need for an extra end, to take us into an extra end, or a three for an outright victory here. Probably say a shot like that by Duncan pretty much seals the victory for Sinclair Menzies. Now there's the fate of the commentator coming in potentially. I hope I haven't scuppered their chances with that one. But it was a great shot and it's given them every chance of taking this victory. Now, nice draw by Hammy to sit shot though. Sitting one red, but one of course as we know isn't good enough. Looks as though Duncan's going to draw another yellow stone in onto the button, onto that red, just maybe tapping that red gently. Freezing on it would be ideal on the button, making it very difficult for Hammy and Rebecca to force the two that they need for an extra end. Nice shot again by Duncan, showing the contrast. Upweight shot a minute ago. Nice draw just there. Playing very nicely. This will be Hammy Macmillan's last stone of this end. Maybe his last stone of the match, unless he and Rebecca can secure a minimum of a two to take us into an extra end. I think he's looking to tap the yellow that Duncan Menzies has just played. Which he did. But of course there was that other yellow there, so he so Sophie's challenge here is, what does she do with her stone, her last stone of this eighth end, to essentially give Rebecca Morrison no chance of scoring the two that she's looking for. She'll just want to make sure that she leaves no chance for Rebecca to clear the two yellow stones away and leave those two reds sitting. So here we go, Sophie's last stone's on its way, down the ice. Duncan's keeping it clean, the ice, he's not working too hard, he's looking pretty happy with it so far. Coming right on in to the house, onto the button. There you go. Certainly sitting one yellow at the moment. Can that yellow be removed without taking both reds away, leaving one red and the shot stone counting? We're zooming in to get as close as we can here. I think that's a cracking shot by Sophie, but Rebecca's going to prove me wrong, right? Here she goes. Playing off the other hand, counterclockwise. Can she get to that yellow and move it? Can she? Oh, not half. Well played, Rebecca. Now then, has it done enough though? They needed 2 for the extra end. Cracking effort, I have to say. Dave Murdoch's putting the score up, and he's putting a 1 up, a 1 yellow. So that brings this game to a close. It brings our coverage today to a close. It means confirming that at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, the quarterfinals will feature, if I just make sure I do get this one absolutely right, the quarterfinals will feature Katie McMillan and Cammy Bryce playing Maggie Wilson and Robin Bryden, and Vicky Wright and Grant Hardy playing Sophie Sinclair and Duncan Menzies. The winner of those matches will then go forward to meet in the semi-finals Jennifer Dodds, Bruce Mouat, or Eve Muirhead and Bobby Lammy. Hope you've enjoyed this coverage. Join us tomorrow at 10 o'clock, please. So we're on at 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock tomorrow, Tuesday, with the final at 11 o'clock on Wednesday morning, which will be streamed by our friends at the BBC Scotland and on BBC iPlayer. But for the time being, this is British Curling signing out. Good afternoon.